Love, and I'm back to do another video for today, and I believe tomorrow or later today if I have time. Welcome to my channel. Welcome all my newbies. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for subscribing, liking, caring, listening, okay? Because Simply Love give it to you straight up, no bars hold, okay? You know, excuse my language sometimes, you know, which I really don't have to do that, but I am. I'm not, you know, cursing at anyone when I do use those words. This is when I get riled up and spirit, you know, really hits my heart. I can feel the energies of how they're feeling, and, you know, some of this ancestors, you know, curse, period. That's just the way it is. So I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you to look at the video that I did yesterday. I hope it reached some people. I hope it shook up some people, because that's what it's for, to shake and wake up people. You know, it's a shame that, you know, people are just not going to, you know, there's some people that's just not going to accept truth and the way things are, okay? But because somebody can, and I just, you know, hope that somebody can, because, you know, like the video I done yesterday, you know, it was rough. I was surprised that it came out that rough, but Spirit told me to do it, and I did it. So, you know, like I was telling people yesterday, you know, I'm human just like anybody else. All of us readers are human. You know, we do the same things. We go through the same things. But what happens in life with us, and a lot of us, and a lot of you too, that's why, you know, they gave us a platform, you know, to show you, you know, to be an example to you that the rough times that we've been through, that we even take some of the rough times we took ourselves through, okay? You know, being with people that we didn't need to be with, accepting, you know, low vibrational energy, putting up with, you know, abuse, the psychological abuse, mental abuse, physical abuse, all that type of stuff, okay? But what the message is from Spirit out of all of that, you know, even with myself, it took me to chastise myself, okay, and, you know, come out of the illusion of things, the things that, you know, that hindered me from growing. That means I had to go inside of myself. It was a journey, yes it was, you know, and my path was not easy, okay? It wasn't easy, but you know what, it's, I could just say now it's better, now that I went inside myself and looked at myself and things that I was doing, you know, that was inappropriate to myself and to people in my life, or even vice versa. You know, I had to deal with all that childhood trauma, all type of stuff. That's what I'm saying. You know, anybody can change, okay? You don't have to be ignorant all your life. You don't have to be. You choose to be if you are. That's all I was trying to say. You know, I had to make that change. If I can make that change, you can too. And I feel like that's why I got this platform, okay? To help you make that change. Even if it's something that you don't even want to hear. Later on, you'll go back and hear it, because it is timeless, okay? So y'all check that out, what I did yesterday. So today we're going to have an interview with the Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. We're going to see what he's up to. We're going to ask him some questions, find out what he's doing. This is timeless. This is collective, so it could be for anybody, anytime that you come and look at it. It could be your situation, or it doesn't have to be, okay? Use it just to be nosy if you want to. Some of you are, you know, wanting to know what the DM is doing. Like, you guys are waiting around. Some of you are waiting around. You just, there's nothing wrong with waiting, but wait and fix yourself while you're waiting. Fix yourself. Don't just focus on that person. Fix yourself while you're waiting, because you might be surprised of the outcome that you get. You might be surprised that what you thought you wanted, you don't. You know? That's what I'm saying. You know, if you're time apart from your divine feminine, or you think your divine feminine, masculine is, I'm sorry, divine masculine It just may not, you might find out down the line that that's not them. You just thought in your mind or created in your mind a fantasy about someone, or it could be where you just didn't love yourself that much. I've been there, done that too. All this stuff we talk about here on YouTube, been there and done that. I'm telling you now. So I'm taking my experiences and listening to Spirit to help guide me, to help you. And yes, it's in a very straightforward and direct kind of way, but that's just how I am. I tried to be sugar-coated. I tried to be, meek and timid and humble and try to, cater to everybody. And I just, what, Spirit's like, be you. That's why we chose you, to be you, to show you who you are out of what you used to be. So you need to just be you. We worked on you. We helped you. You come a long way. Now it's time to just be you. Set yourself free, and that's what I'm doing. Okay. It ain't about me, but it is. I want to tell you that I'm not no perfect person. I'm not here to judge anyone. I'm here to deliver the messages from Spirit. Okay. I wish I had it that things like this in our day. We didn't have computers and stuff. We didn't have cell phones, things like that, for communication. We're in the age of communication. We're in the, great awakening. 2020 means 2020 vision, okay? It's time to wake up, you guys. Okay, interview with the divine masculine. Okay, now we have the divine masculine on our minds, okay? We got our spirit guides out there, we got our ancestors here. We got the Most High who's delivering the messages and seeing what's going on. So, I'm going to pretend I'm, a lot of you guys, okay? How about we do that? We'll pretend I'm some of you guys out there. And if it was me, or, say I'm interviewing him right here in front of my face, I'd say, look, divine masculine, what is going on with you emotionally? I want to know what's going on with you emotionally, divine masculine. Can you talk to me and let me know you heard that? And can we have some answers for our divine feminine, or those who are curious and wondering and waiting? We want to know what's going on with you emotionally. What's going on? Because I'm hearing some divine feminines feel like they're with you, but they not. Okay, you understand what I'm saying? Or when you guys were together, they felt a disconnect, even though you two call yourself going together or being together. They felt a certain emotional disconnect. Now, divine masculine, I'm asking you, what is going on with you emotionally? Have you healed from a situation, or you just blew it off? Okay, you just blew it off. Did you just blow a situation off and just go running back to someone, the divine feminine, after you've been, what is? Let's just find out. So that's the question for the divine masculines who I'm interviewing today, for all you who may know and may resonate with this. I hate this. Anyway. First of all, hold up, divine masculine, before you answer that question. Let me just sage the house. Just sage. Oh, shit. Sorry about that. Starting already, aren't I? Hope you all are doing well. Hope you all are staying safe, maintaining your energy, keeping your energy levels up. Now's the time to do that, okay? Okay, we asked the question. We're interviewing the divine masculine. We asked the question, where are you emotionally? What are you feeling here? Why are you detached is what I'm saying for some of the, I'm hearing some of the Divine Feminine's asking. They got a lot of questions. They feel like they're in the dark about things. And what came up is trapped. You're still feeling trapped within inside yourself. See, Divine Feminine, your Divine Masculine, or whoever you're thinking about here is feeling like they're trapped. They in a mental prison in their own head, okay? They're guarding themselves. They've got their heart guarded for some of you out there, okay? The Divine Masculine wants you to know. And for some reason, they don't even know why. Yeah, they feel like they're in prison. For some, I hear Divine Masculine saying that they feel trapped in a karmic situation, a karmic relationship. They feel trapped. They feel trapped, I'm hearing for just a few of you, by you. They feel trapped by you. They feel like you just keep them in a cage. You only let them go but so far. For a few of you, I'm hearing the Divine Masculine saying they feel like you're trapped, like your guards are up, like you're, holding back. Okay? So there's your answer to that. Okay, Divine Masculine. What are the questions I want to ask you? Okay, yeah, give me some more information about how you feeling while we're on your feeling mode. Because you know how most men, they don't like to talk. So we're going to ask Spirit to ask them, go inside their head and figure out some things that may help you out to know, okay? So we're asking still the Divine Masculine, what are their feelings? We see you feel trapped. And we gave those reasons that I've heard from Spirit that went along with that trapped card. So a lot of you are feeling trapped. And for some of the Divine Masculines here, they want fulfillment, okay? They want fulfillment. They want to reach for the stars, okay? Or again, there's another scenario here some of them saying out there. Some of the Divine Feminines are saying, what? That they look at you as having it all. They may not feel worthy of you and your success, okay? So keep that in mind. I'm not trying to defend either or, but I'm just like trying to make this a interview so everybody can have some type of eye-opening or some kind of revelation or something in your mind so you can think about some things. Some of the Divine Masculines do feel like you're fulfilled, like you have it all, you have everything, you got the star, could be a star, someone out there could be a star and watching. And they want to be as equal as you, but I feel like the Divine Masculine is saying he feels intimidated by your success. He don't know how far you're going to go. He's afraid that you're going to go so high that you may leave him behind. And that's what's going to make him feel trapped. For some of you, very few of you, I'm hearing the Divine Masculine saying, you are trapped within inside yourself and you're limiting your access to them. And some of them say that you feel like you make them feel like you better than they are. Some of them are saying that you make them feel like you better than them because you may have it going on a little better than they do. You might some of you may have some things going on, your own business and things like that. Not saying that the Divine Masculine doesn't. I'm just saying what I'm hearing as far as him telling us through Spirit. Okay, Spirit asks, I'm going to pull like 3 to 4 more cards and we're going to get into something else. Okay, Spirit, ask the Divine Masculine to further assist us in his feelings, what he's feeling emotionally. What's his emotions? What is he going through inside? What is he not saying? Excited. These two cards look just alike. Okay, so with the trapped, the fulfilled, and excited, again, for some of you, I feel like divine masculine is trying to convey to you or tell you that they feel trapped again by your success. There's a lot of divine feminines out here doing their own thing, and they're doing the thing really, really well. And I'm not saying this divine masculine is like less than or not. Some of them could be now. Some of them could not even have jobs, okay? And they may feel trapped in this relationship because you have it all and you may be taking care of them. If this person is single, it's like they may be in a situation where they're not working, or they could actually be in jail. Some of you may be, you know, this masculine may be in jail or in prison or something like that, and they're just like, you're just having all this success regardless of where they're at, okay? I just feel like most of you feminines, that the masculine is just feeling as though there's no way out. Some of them may be behind bars. Some of them may be having their bars up to their heart, guarding themselves. Some of them may look at you as doing that. Some of them may look at you as feeling as though you're making them feel less than due to your success. Watch that, ladies. Watch that. It could be an ego thing, because this is, you know, it could be about, you know, somebody ego tripping, or, you know what I mean, over their success. So the divine masculine, that's what he's feeling, okay? And it makes him feel hopeless. He feels hopeless. He feels like, you know, these ships are come tumbling down. These are talking about emotions, so that is water. Some of you may be dealing with water signs, but we'll get into that later. So, yeah, look like you divine feminine are doing the damn thing, and ain't nothing wrong with that. Seriously, there's not. Maybe some of them, maybe some of these divine masculines are telling you you are too. Maybe they don't want to say it out of their mouth, but spirit is saying it for them. Maybe they do feel like you deserve better, okay? Maybe they do, and they're not going to come out and just say it. They just, you know, that's what they're feeling. That's what spirit is showing me. For some, they may feel like you're too good for them. You know, like they just ain't going to catch up to your speed, because, you know, it seems hopeless, because your dreams or wishes are coming true, it looks like here. You got it going on. So, you know, they're just feeling like they just can't make a match with this situation. It's like hopeless for them. It's like they ain't gonna never reach that energy, because you're really focused on your hopes, wishes, and dreams here. You're really focused on your coins. You're really doing well, and the masculine sees this. He sees all of this. He's not saying much, but he's seeing all this. I just want you guys to be aware of his emotional side that most men don't show you or talk about. So he feels like this situation is hopeless, because maybe he's not getting the attention for some of them, I'm hearing him say. Maybe he feels like you're not getting what you deserve because they don't have anything. Some of them, again, are locked up. You know, they don't have nothing to give, nothing to offer. Some of them are just, you know, don't have nothing to offer, don't even have a job. So for some of you, that's what they feel. And, you know, desperate is here. They may feel as though you look at them as being desperate, okay? You know, feeling like they need you in order to make it, okay? That's exactly what it looks like here. A lot of you divine masculines are out of work, in prison, imprisoned in their own self and their feelings and emotions, closed off. Maybe some, I'm hearing this now, some of them is saying that they thought they was going to get fulfillment somewhere else, and it turned out to be a hopeless case. And some of them did, become desperate with this person that they thought that they were. Yeah, see, they're afraid. They got desperate. And they thought they found luck somewhere else. I feel like there's two people here, okay? They might have been dealing with you and someone else. And that someone else, it just didn't work out. This person was very self-centered. That's what they're saying. That's how they was feeling. But about you, it had nothing to do with you. Basically, it's just they felt like you deserve better. And they just bow it out gracefully. And for some of you, they did do this like they thought their grass was greener on the other side, but they didn't get what they expected or was told in this relationship with someone else. They found out this person was very desperate and it was just a hopeless case for them, okay? That's what their emotions is now, and they're afraid right now to even approach you. That's what they're feeling like. They're afraid to approach you. They may feel like they're coming back to you on a desperate note because it didn't work out with this other person. For some of them, I'm hearing. So that's why they're feeling like this is hopeless. They don't want to feel desperate. That's, their pride and ego right there. And they're very, very afraid because they don't know how you're going to react if they do return because they feel hopeless. That's different things that I'm hearing some of the divine masculines are saying during this interview. They're afraid of your confidence. They know you're very confident within yourself. They see this confidence. They see you flying high. They see you. See, they're afraid and you're confident. And that offends them. They're offended by that for some reason. It could be the way they grew up. I'm hearing some of them say. The way, you two grew up in different type of environments, but that doesn't mean that, everybody goes through stuff. I don't care what environment you come from. I don't care if you was out there, on 1313 Mockingbird Lane, dealing with the Frankenstein or whatever, the monsters. I don't care where you come from. Everybody has something that didn't go right in their life, or that didn't help a situation that may have caused fear in their life. But somebody, has confidence here. And the divine masculine said he's afraid of that. You look too confident to him. You look too confident, like you're going to just turn him down, is what he's feeling now. I'm telling y'all about his feelings. I'll tell you his thoughts in a minute. He's feeling overwhelmed, or he feels like you'll be overwhelmed if he comes back into your life. For some of them, or I'm hearing them saying through these cards, they're expressing themselves. The house, the car, the money. Maybe they look at you as, overwhelmed, already having enough on your plate, dealing with a lot, juggling a whole lot of things, keeping everything together. This person is, even though it's a lot of stuff, they are holding it together, if you can see that in that picture. They're holding it together for sure. The cat, the phone's ringing, there's food, money, bills have to be paid. There's a lot going on here, but this person is holding it together, even with one of their feet sticking out in the air. So this could also be the energy of the divine masculine, okay, during this interview. He's saying that he's overwhelmed. Maybe he's backed up on things, because of a loss of a job, or just feeling, maybe I'm hearing during another relationship for some of them that they went to, they might have gotten themselves in a whole heck of a lot of responsibilities with that person. But they're afraid though. A fear just keeps popping up. They are just afraid that this is hopeless. You compared to them, they say they feel like it's hopeless, like you're just not going to even want to deal with them. They may think that they're coming back in a desperate state because of this situation, and some of them are. Okay, I hear some of them confessing that they are, but there is some fear here because they feel like you know, this time going by, you gained some confidence. You kept your eye on the prize, and you're on top, divine feminine. You are. And they feel that energy, and this is what they're feeling. This is what they're not telling you to themselves. So they're very irritated. Very irritated. They're very worn out. They've been dragged through the mud by someone here that they left you for, or in a relationship with. They feel like they've been drained. And you know, but their responsibility is not like yours. You got it, and you handle it. You're handling it very well, even though it's a lot. It's like you multitasking and all this. You're confident. Look, this is what the divine masculine is saying in the interview. They see you flying high and being fulfilled. You know, even though you got a lot of stuff, and you're handling your stuff, and that scares them. Divine femme, or for whoever this is for, it scared the hell out of them. Okay, and you know, they're getting a little irritated about it. Okay, this person, look, this horse has some type of fleas or bugs or something like that. Now I'm gonna tell some of you, this is for a light, very, very a light view. Like, this masculine caught something from this person that they were with. They caught something, and they got some type of skin irritation or something medically they caught from this person. But most of all, the most are saying they're just irritated at what they've done and how they look at things and how they feel about them now that they went through this situation with somebody. But they're hopeful, though. They're saying, you know, they're even though they scared and all this, and they see what's going on, but they still being hopeful. They still hoping that they can plant some seeds, some new seeds, and make them grow. They are. Even though they're irritated, even though things look gloomy for them, even though they feel hopeless and stuck, and you know, feeling maybe a little desperate, or you thinking that they feel desperate, that's why they're afraid. It's because of the way the situation is going. See, most men aren't going to tell you their emotions because they were raised, most men were raised the old-fashioned way, not like how these kids are today, because most of them ain't had no damn daddies. Okay, so this is a different generation, different culture, doing different shit. Our generation came up with the men. Like, I grew up with nothing but men. You know, I was the only girl out of two boys. Both my brothers are departed. Okay, I'm the girl now, and you know, and it helped me to be a bit more tougher than most women because of that. I had a lot of men, a lot of masculine energies around me that I was feeding off of. You know, I was feeding off of that energy because and a lot of that, where the strength has come from. Not saying that was all a good thing, because there were some feminines, but I just, well, it's not about me. Let's keep going. Okay, this person is curious as to if they can plant their seeds. They're all worn, and I'm telling you, they're burnt out. They're burnt out from a situation, a relationship that they've been in that they wish that they didn't. They're hoping that they can plant some seeds here and make them grow. They are very curious if they can join you, if they can be, you know, they're being like fascinated by what you're doing. They feel they're somehow or another, they're getting their mojo back. They feeling a little they're impressed. Okay, they feel impressed too by what they're seeing here that's in this box. They can't get in it. They're not getting in it. They're just watching. Some of you may be on social media and they just watching you, and they're fascinated by the things you say and the things that you're doing. And they could be educating themselves off of it too. See, they're interested. They peeping you out. This is like the spy card to me. They peeping you out. Let me get one more about their emotional side. They find you very fascinating here. It's almost like they want to jump all over you. But there is someone that's very envious. Is this you feeling like this, Divine Masculine? This is your interview. What are you feeling? Why are you feeling this energy of envious? Kinda. I heard someone say kind of. Not in a mean way. I'm hearing them say not in a mean way. It's just they mad at they self. Like, they mad at they self all at the same time, watching you and being envious, jealous because it wasn't them. Like, they may find out that you are with someone else. Well, they was with someone else. Divine Masculine, you was with someone else. You dropped the Divine Feminine to be with someone else. So what is this all about? And this, you want to plant them seeds you want back in, okay? You really want to work on this thing. You want to regrow it. You want to plant fresh seeds, fresh from the, and let that stuff grow from the ground on up. After this suffering that you've been through, suffering. Oh gosh, I just feel suffering from someone that you thought was better, was going to be the best thing, the best outcome. To come find out it was just somebody was playing. And now, you know, your Divine Feminine, who's, you know, wondering what you're thinking now you see them with somebody. You see this guy right here pulling back the curtain like, oh my God, I told you they're watching you. Look, they're watching every move you make. They're fascinated, they're intrigued, they're curious, they want to know what's up. And they looking in that box, they ain't jumping in it. And they ain't letting you see that they see it. See them doing this, but they are, okay? Because this is confessions, okay? This is the interview, okay? And now they jealous that you got somebody else. Y'all want to know what Divine Masculine's emotional state is? This is it. You can always go back if you miss out on something. Okay, now what we're going to look at, and we're going to ask the Divine Masculine. Hold on, Divine Masculine. Yeah, you can have it. Someone say they want a drink of water. They're getting nervous. I need a drink of water too. Okay, so yeah, we're going to look at, because I don't have much space here. Okay, we're going to look at what happened, what's going on, you know, why did they make this Divine Masculine? Why did you make this turn here, this sudden turn from your Divine Feminine to be with someone else who's a possible just a karmic, okay? But we're going to see, because I'm using my karmic confession cards, okay? So we're going to see what influenced you. What influenced you, Divine Masculine, to move away from your Divine Feminine, or someone who is very sweet, kind, and loving, and caring, and giving to you? It's like any man would wish for this type of woman, because all men don't have that. Some men never experienced it before. So, and then it's just whatever it is just consumed you. So let's find out, Divine Masculine, as we're in this interview, we're asking Spirit to find out what was this turn? I'm hearing Divine Feminine asking these questions as well. What made you turn? What made you turn against the divine feminine for someone else? What is it? You were just getting away. You were just running. They were running, y'all. They were running. Maybe it was, like I said, too overwhelming for them. Maybe they never had a love like this before. Maybe it was their upbringing. Maybe they seen it was just a difference. Maybe they felt intimidated by your actions, moving, grooving on your grind. Okay, getting it going on, like not even really too much, just worried about them. You just letting them do them, and you was doing you. They did their way the way they wanted to do it, and you did yours the way you wanted to do it. What did they expect you to do? That's a question too, but I'll get to that later. Who you think you was messing with, divine masculine? I mean, what? What? Give us some more information on what deterred this. Okay, I see, you wanted to get away. You look like you're running. You're running away. Not getting away, running. Obsessed and following. Okay, obsessed and following. So a few of you divine feminines may have been too clingy with this divine, or moving too fast. I'm hearing them answer the question. Follow them around everywhere they go. You had to be there. A little bit too clingy energy is what they're saying. A little bit too they looked at it as being obsessed, like their freedom was being taken away from them. Okay, maybe maybe everybody needed some time to their self, huh, divine masculine? Okay, can you give us some more information regarding that question, please? Music. Some of you may have went away to actually, find a career in music or something like that, or they found a musician. Maybe they play, some of you, they play a instrument, and they probably, went off to try to make their dreams come true. Or maybe they met someone, for some of you, in a club. They met another person, this other person that they was dealing with, that they left you for, and they thought they was going to get more out of the situation. I'm just going to be honest about what I'm hearing. This is what they're not going to tell you. Most men aren't going to be straightforward with you. I'm just telling you right now. So don't try to even get it out of them. Use your intuition about certain things, because certainly action speaks louder than words. Some things you don't have to say. You can just see it for yourself. That's where they go wrong at. They show it. They start to show it, and they think that you're so stupid, It is what it is. They think that, you just because they don't say nothing, like you just gonna be in the dark. But no, that just makes you even more suspicious, and your spidey senses start to tingle. Okay, Spidey Man starts to come out. So that's the information I'm hearing for that. That's the answer. Some of them, I feel like, and I hate to say this, but I'm not feeling it a whole lot. I feel like something may be coming up in this situation, and I do feel like something has already happened where somebody OD'd, okay? Somebody overdosed on some drugs or alcohol, or something was overindulgence in. Somebody had an addiction, and that's probably a big thing too, that they were trying to hide from you, divine Femme. They may have had a family member. If it's y'all, you may know somebody, this person might be your divine masculine who may have passed because of their addictions and overindulgence. Or they just knew somebody who was overdosing or using a lot of drugs. Maybe they had an overdose. Maybe they couldn't deal with all this. Maybe they had, some type of, a lot of fake false hopes in their life, and then they turn to drugs to a lot of people turn to drugs to turn off some things that they don't want to deal with themselves, so they turn it off by drinking. That's why, you know, a lot of men drink. I remember when I used to drink. Sorry, y'all. I remember when I used to drink like that. It was because of some situations that I didn't want to deal with inside myself. Okay. So the divine masculine is also saying that somebody, maybe they was being investigated regarding something. Maybe they stole something. Maybe somebody stole something from them. Maybe they had someone going through their stuff and they didn't know it. Maybe somebody, again, is investigating a murder. Maybe it was a murder. Somebody in the music industry. For, like I said, a very few of those, I'm feeling that energy heavily. But most of all, I'm feeling like divine masculine could have got himself in some type of energy, some type of trouble with somebody that they left you for. It could have been them that was obsessed. I'm just looking this over again to get the answers. Ooh, 3 fell out. Wow, okay. Yeah, look, y'all. Now they're really speaking out loud. I don't know why they're trying to have mercy on this person, but whoever they were with, they were cracking up. They were losing it. They had daddy issues, okay? And this even could be them. There was some slick bitch here. Look, slick bitch doing some slick things to this person. They may have been giving them drugs and alcohol to stay around, okay? They might have been snooping, following them. They got caught up with some slick bitch person who had a lot of issues, okay? And or they, you know, they may have been a drug addict and, you know, participating in with your divine masculine. Now this is big right here. Now they just gurgitated all of this up, you know, because spirit ain't gonna, you know, let you hide only but so long. They just have to get, it's like they just spilling it out now. They seeing, oh, Simply Love, you're getting a little too close now, because you know men don't like to talk about things. So there it went. It just came out. So some of your divine masculines are saying that, you know, they was with a nutcase, somebody who was just falling apart inside. They might have met them in the, like say a bar, and they sung or played music, an instrument or something like that. Come to find out this person was a pothead. This person may have gotten them in a situation where they were being investigated, or again, for some of you, it was where there was a overdose here. Maybe somebody had to end up going to some kind of a rehab, because they were losing it here. It could have been him. A couple of them it did happen to. And you know, he was dealing with someone who had daddy issues. So whoever he was with, this person was like kind of dragging him down because they weren't together themselves. They put on an act like they were together, like she had it together, but deep down they didn't. This stuff starts slowly coming out to the divine masculine. They started looking at this person like they crazy as crap. Stuff started coming out. You know, they were emotionally distraught because of, you know, daddy issues. They was always crying like a baby. You know, when things didn't go their way, they would act up as a child because they didn't have that daddy figure to, you know, kind of like, hey, this was their way of tolerating and dealing with things. This person had a lot of issues that was coming out. It took a while, but they finally seen that they were cracking up, really losing it. And it was some slick bitch, you know, somebody who could manipulate very well, could put on an act, put on a mask. They knew how to maneuver. They were street smart. They knew how to play the game. They was in on the game. Okay, Divine Masculine, can you tell us some more, please? I'm not going to put you under too much pressure, but you guys, thank you so much for your energies. Thank you. Appreciate it. We're going to lighten up here in a minute, okay? Somebody, they got tied up with somebody who, like, wanted revenge. They was very vengeful. This slick bitch here was very vengeful. That's why your masculine was so, in the deck, where they were so annoyed by a situation with something that they had went through with, and we see why. We can see it now. We see why. With somebody that he thought that was better, but it was way worse. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't have got it no worse than this person. Let's just put it that way. So this person is very dangerous because they do drugs, they steal, and they, you know, I'm thinking identity theft here. Some kind of identity theft to get money or get in somebody's accounts and things like that. They could have worked for somebody like this, and they might have got somebody's password and went in and, you know, gotten somebody. And this is when the Divine Masculine started seeing this person for who they truly were. A lot of things were going on. This slick bitch is out for revenge too. So, you know, that's where I feel like a lot of fear is. This person is actually knows what this person's capable of doing, because they're just not quite there. Okay? Somebody's got a couple of loose chains up there in the head. There's a few, what is this? Okay, there's a few loose screws with this person that they found out about. All they were was a material girl. They did anything to get material wealth, gain. Like I said, they was a street hustler, okay? They wasn't presenting themselves how they truly was to your masculine. Not saying it's your fault. I'm just interviewing the masculine so you guys can hear some things that he has to say, because he's not going to say them to you. Very little might say something, but most of them aren't. They're just intimidated and embarrassed about the whole situation. Okay, Divine Masculine, may I ask you, what's in your mind after all of this? What's going on in your mind? Not your emotions, but mentally. In your mind, mentally, what's going on about this situation that you are in, or working your way out of, however it may be. Okay, you're saying no means no. So for some of you, I'm feeling like the masculine is like they just don't want to be bothered. There's somebody here that is really chasing them down, really all over them, won't, you know, accept no for an answer. Okay, that's what I'm feeling like. It's another, this person is like a spiritual, they bring people down spiritually. You know, it's like a vampire. They need bloods. They need other people's energy in order to keep them going. So they're hungry for this person. Their desire for this person is real, and they want to drain the hell out of them until they kill them. And I don't mean that literally. I'm like how they do the vampire thing. They just want to keep sucking that blood, get that energy, and then, you know, once the energy start getting low, they stay hungry for this person. But this Divine Masculine is saying he don't want that. He don't want it anymore. Here we still with they curious about you. That's what they're thinking. They're thinking about you. They wonder what you doing. They wonder how you would feel about all this stuff that had took place. They worried about you, Divine Femme. They are just like suspended. This is like the hangman. It's like they just stuck. They feel stuck. They feel delays here. They feel like they have to take a break. They feel trapped. Especially when it comes to you, because there's just a lot of curiosity here that they don't want this other person anymore. They still have you on their mind, is what they're saying, and that's what's going on in their head, because that's what I asked Spirit for them to relay. What's going on in their head? Well, they're in suspended anime. They don't know what to do. There's been delays here, but they are looking at you like they may be having like I said, a change of heart on how they feel about you and how they treated you is what I'm hearing them say they're thinking. The other first thing was their emotions, how they felt emotionally. Now this is how they feeling mentally regarding a situation. They know they put themselves in a toxic situation with a toxic person. They know this now. They know it. That's why they're hanging upside down. They're looking at this from a whole nother different perspective now. Like they're just like in their head, they're like thinking like, how did I do this? You know, how could I do this? How did I get myself here? They don't even know. Okay, because we did ask how, you know, well, maybe they'll keep saying something. We're going to pull a little bit more. But, you know, they got caught up with a snake, a sneaky, slimy snake, okay? And it definitely got them, you know, on pause and looking at stuff like differently now. Like they have to, because they curious. They wonder what you doing now. Huh. Okay, Divine Mass. Can you tell us some more about what you're thinking now? What you're thinking? What are Divine Masculines thinking when you guys are apart? And by the way, this is Connections for the Modern World. And this is by Mystic Moon Oracles. I think she's on SD, you guys. I got these from someone selling them on Facebook a lot cheaper. But, you know, she is on SD. She has several card decks that I love. I just can't afford all of them. No, what it is that I get too many doggone cards. Is what I is. I think I'm addicted. Okay, get stuff and just. All right, so they want to chalk this one up as a loss, okay? Because they know it's, you know, very toxic. That's what's going on in their head. They want to chalk it up, call it like, hey, you know, I suffered for this. I take my pain. I take responsibility. Some of them chalking it up. I'm feeling like a few of them are like, you know what? Like they feel like they don't want to take responsibility. It's almost like they just saying, okay, oh well, let's just put an X on this and let me see what my divine feminine is going to do. Feel a little bit of narcissistic energy from some of these divine masculines about what they're thinking. But most of them, I'm feeling like they are wondering and thinking about you. Yeah, they're ready to be transparent. They're ready to be transparent. They're ready to show you and tell you things, or at least show you, being for real, coming up, being honest. Because they just chalked it up as a learning lesson. Like a lot of them fessing up to what they really done. They could see it now. They had to put themselves on pause for themselves. Just look at this situation made them look at the whole thing with a new pair of eyes. They're going to chalk it up, okay, as experience, lesson learned, and now they want to be transparent, okay? Transparent also tells me some of them are going through transformation, all right? A serious transformation where they're just like, this was so horrible, what they went through. What Divine Masculine saying, this was so distraught, this like they never went through anything like this before, and it's causing a major transformation. They are changing. They're getting rid of people, places, and things that no longer serve them, because this was a very harsh lesson here that the Divine Masculine had to learn. It was almost like taboo. Well, it was taboo. They went to a place they shouldn't have went to. And they got caught up. They got caught up. That's what they're thinking. You know? But they're escaping the situation. They're escaping it. They got away from it. I can tell you that 60 to 70% of them got away from it for good. They had to almost sneak away from this person because this person was so toxic and had them toxic too. Had them tripping. Had them making them think almost like they was a devil. That's what toxic energy is, a low vibration devil energy. Feeling trapped and stuck. Yeah. See? They letting go. They're letting go of this situation that they put themselves in. They just totally, look, taboo, escape artists, and letting go. All of that is about, like, okay, transformation with the transparent. They want to be transparent. So in order for them to be transparent, they have to transform themselves. They can't come back the old them. They can't do it, and they know that. So they chalking it up, going through transformation. They know and they see now this was taboo. It was something they wasn't supposed to touch at all because it brought a bunch of toxicity, okay? And now they had to run away from this person. I feel like they may have left town without this person knowing. They had to sneak away from this person because this person was highly, highly toxic. And they was always on their trail, is what they're saying. And they're definitely letting go, y'all. So that's what they're thinking. Even though they're not saying it, that's what they're thinking. Okay, spirit guides, ancestors. Let me go ahead and sage a little bit here so we can move on to the next. To the next. See, when you transform, you go to the next level. Graduating, just like you have in, when you're in school. It's a lesson they had to learn the hard way, unfortunately. And they want you to know that. And you ladies can, or men even also can, also leave some questions at the bottom in the comment section. Make sure you hit the like button on your way out. Share it for someone else to see if, this feels familiar to some of your friends, family members. Okay. So, now we got all of that out, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. Thank you for the interview. Thank you for your energy. Thank you for your honesty, okay? We really thank you for that. There's nothing to get mad about. It is what it is. We all got life lessons. And to me, it seems like to me, for you got some of you guys out there, it seemed like it happened for the best. It was meant to be. So we had the Six of Wands. Yes, it was meant to be because it brings some victorious to you and to the other person. There's some type of victory here. It's like they won, okay? Or they want some type of victory with you with the Six of Wands, okay? Where's this going from here? What is Divine Masculine thinking that wants to go on from here? I see they want victory with the Six of Wands. They want some attention. They're trying to seek attention from you. They want to give you some clarity and some truth with the Ace of Swords. This is the truth. This is the truth. And they want to win. You see, they want their crown back on their head that they knocked off themselves. They want that back. They want the attention. And they want to tell you the truth. Nothing but the truth. So they can, hopefully that'll win you back over, Divine Femme. That's what they thinking. That's what they telling me. Tell me some more, Divine. Okay? The mic is yours. The mic is yours. Tell us some more information here. Please. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, ancestors, what are they saying? What's the divine masculine saying? What's actually coming out of their mouth? What are they confessing to themselves and to the Most High? What are they doing here? Okay, we got the Ace of Wands. That's again new beginnings. You got two aces on the boards about new beginnings. A passionate new beginning, being excited about something new happening, something they want to start over with. They still a passion. There's a passionate energy here. There's enthusiasm. There's like a great new hope for this person. They have hope. They have hope here. They gaining strength and courage for the words that come out of their mouth, the truth to you. Why? So they won't leave you hanging. Anew to me. It's like a new. The Queen of Cups, they know or they feel like you're going to be mad, you know, and feel misunderstood. Misunderstood. You might not accept what they have to say. Your energy is like you may not want to do this. This is what they're saying, Divine Femme. I don't know what y'all think, and leave the comments below. But this is what they are wanting to say to you. They're hoping for a new beginning. They know you're very emotional. The six of Swords, they want to take you away. Calgon, take me away. Let me get my gal here. They want to swoop you up, put you on a little boat, and ride on to calmer waters. I feel like there's a certain amount of determination here, okay? Here's the Five of Cups, and here's the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is very, slow. Very slow in their actions and movement. This person may be just gnawing. They want to come. They want to come. They want to come. They on their horse. They on their horse. They got their shield. They got their coin. They got all this kind of stuff. They got the Five of Cups because they're emotional. You know, they're emotional. That's why they're not moving forward yet. They're emotional. They know that they messed up. They know they messed up. They know they was being a player all over the place, you know, trying to play you. They know they played you. Can we say that? They know they played you. And they know that they disappointed you. This is what they're saying to themselves. That they're going to say to you eventually. So we're going to let you know right now what's up. You know. This Five of Cups is, missed opportunities, crying over spilt milk. They are crying over spilt milk. And every time they get on their horse and ready to come to you, they get right back into this Five of Cups energy. And that's why they so slow. They so slow. It probably took them a week and a half just to get their little hat on while they was in the middle of crying every time they think about what they've done to you. It probably took them another extra month or two to get the pentacle together, because of the things that they've been through. Maybe they were concerned about, bringing a stable offer here. So it probably took them another year or so. A little exaggeration, but yeah, probably. It took them a minute, I'd say, to go on the ocean and get this seahorse that it looks to me. Looks like a seahorse. See, this person's they're slow. They're moving slow because they keep thinking about the heartbreak. They keep crying and crying and crying, and that's why it's moving so slowly here, y'all. The Seven of Pentacles. In divine timing, though. In divine timing. See? They're going to make their move in divine timing. They got to heal. They have to heal before they, make this move. That's what's taking so long. So we got the World and the Fool in reverse. See this back and forth type of energy? Some of you are dealing with fire signs: Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. A Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here for some of you, if that sounds different. So, what I'm picking up with this energy here, the Fool in reverse and the World in reverse. I'm telling you, they moving so doggone slow. They keep getting over emotional every time they try to want to make a move forward. And it just keeps slowing them down, slowing them down, slowing them down. They, they getting themselves in gear, but they do have to heal. Now, you got to understand that. They have to heal from this situation. You don't want them back, after this situation they went through, because it will feel like, a codependent situation, or what they call it, where it's a fallback person, or they know it'll make you feel that way. So Spirit is like saying, Spirit's telling them, look, in divine timing, we got to check you out and see if you're going to do the right thing. So we're going to have to put some time here, and this is like putting in the effort, or planting the seed, wanting to plant the seed. We got to see if you're going to want to plant those seeds first. So we want to give you some time. We want to slow you down, a slow moving, because you got to get your act together here. You definitely got to get your emotions, straightened out here before you return, because that's what they plan on doing. But they just afraid to take that leap of faith. They're afraid that they're not going to get this new beginning with the World in reverse. They're afraid there's going to be no new starts. They're all up in their feelings here. I think the Fool is Aries, or Snow, could be a Virgo. The World could be, any sign. Been around the world and I can't find my baby. I don't know and I don't know why he's gone away. But you know now, if you were curious, you know now. Hold on, y'all, that's my dad. I got to answer this. Sorry about that, y'all, but I have a close eye on my dad, and every time he calls, I have to answer the phone, okay? And that's another story for another day. But I have to do that. I have to keep my line open for my father. Okay, so we're still asking questions like, the divine masculine during his interview, and the interview with him is over. Okay, we got out what we need to get out for some of you out there that's not with your divine masculine and wanting to know what's on his mind, how he's feeling. And now we're getting in just to the energies in general, okay, or what they doing, or what they plan on doing, okay. And that's not their, you don't have to take this like this is what's going to be happen, because you may not feel the same way that they feel. Some of you may already be in a relationship with somebody. This person seems like they determined, but to me it looks like they're slow moving, and they do need this time. I have to say, they do need this time to heal, because they keep crying and then getting on their horse, crying, thinking. They want to be stable. They want to come with a stable opportunity, but they know this thing is going to take time. So they're going to, actually, meditate, pull themselves together, and listen to the divine, and let them know when it's time to make a move. But this could be you being afraid to take a chance with this person, and that's okay too. But if have that conversation at least, okay? Don't be mad. Don't because like I said, everything happens for a reason. Now if this person's been like this before, over and over and over again, I don't blame you to have this type of energy, not taking a leap of faith. Them not wanting you to move forward, okay? Not moving to another dimension with them, not or they want to they want to take a leap of faith, but You know, it's like, this is so confusing. Tell me why the Fool is here. Why is the Fool here? It's like somebody is not taking this leap of faith, and that could be your energy, Divine Femme. You not want to take this energy. But on the other hand, with the World in reverse, it's like you're not moving on either, or they're not moving on. Somebody's not ready, and it could be this, you know, your Divine Masculine here. They're trying to wait it out or something. Okay, the Eight of Swords. Yeah, they're feeling trapped. They're feeling trapped in their mind, period. That's the hold up here. You know, that's why the Fool is in reverse. This person is trapped in their mind. You know, swords are about your mental thoughts, your communication. They feel like they can't talk to you. They feel blocked. Their throat chakra is probably blocked because they went through some trauma, you guys. They went through some trauma here. You know, but they brought it upon themselves. I'm not trying to, you know, either or. I'm not trying to be biased about the whole situation. Why is the World here in reverse? Yeah, they're feeling very trapped. It's not like they're trapped, or some of them, again, I feel like, or just some, could be in jail. All right, they may have landed themselves in jail, but I feel very little of that energy. Most of the energy is them mentally, you know, like they can't move, like they feel trapped, like every time they try to move towards you. But Spirit is trying to tell them, you know, in divine timing, you know, pull yourself together before you move forward, because this is slow. That's slow. That's the slowest moving knight in the deck. They hardly move. They on a horse and it ain't going nowhere. Because they're in their emotions right now. They have to heal. Now, I don't know if it's them trying to hurry up and then they get scared, or this, you not. Yeah, because the Fool here, it's with this Eight of Swords. But they're not really trapped. They're entrapping themselves because of fear, okay? They're scared to talk. They're scared to move. They're afraid of rejection. And that is rejection right there, okay? This is their fear, though. That's what I'm picking up. That's their fear of you not wanting to move forward with them. The Ten of Pentacles is on top of the World. But you want it all, okay? They intimidated. I'm telling you, they're intimidated by you. You have this Ten of Pentacles. You got it going on. Your money's tight. Your money's right. And you probably come into some type of wealth with the Ten of Pentacles. This is having it all. It's new beginnings. It's having the house, the car, the finances, anything that your heart desires is there, okay? This could be you. Or they thinking that this is why it won't move forward, because I feel like, again, I keep feeling like they're intimidated, all right? Very, very intimidated, especially after what they've done. They didn't expect for you to rise up like this. They didn't. For some of them who are a little narcissistic in their ways, I feel like they thought you was going to wait around for them, cry, boo-hoo. When they come back, they don't have to make a change. But Spirit is forcing them to make a change here. They're not letting them come through. They're hindering them. They're making them afraid, putting them in a self-made prison before they take this leap of faith, because, you know, they got to be ready. They got to be ready to come to you, is what Spirit is saying. After all what they've done, they got to be right and ready. They got to get their pentacles in order as well for some of you before they're able to move full force into another dimension, to the fifth dimension with the Divine Femme. So, what we got here? Justice. Some of you dealing with a Libra. Some of you Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. We got a little bit of everything in here. The Ten of Pentacles, a Virgo. So So we got the Justice. So something's going to balance itself out here with Justice. You know, Justice is the Venus energy, the planet Venus. It talks about love and, you know, balance and equalism, you know, on mental, emotional, and physical level. Everything has to be balanced out. This is a major arcana card. It also could be talking about somebody receiving karma. They may have to go through their karma, because it's right on top of this Five of Cups, where somebody just keeps crying and crying over the things that they've done that was wrong. Okay, so that may be an instance. Somebody may be going to court, some type of court situation that's probably was slowing them down. This is just other energies here. And then I got the Ten of Wands. What is this? A Nine of Wands in reverse. So somebody is coming out of feeling guarded, okay, and stuck and wounded. Somebody's coming out of it slowly but surely. They're coming out of it. Or they just feel, yeah, they're coming out of it. They're dropping their walls one by one. They're dropping their wands from protecting themselves from being so wounded. Remember, this can be reversed, y'all, because we're just going into a agenda. Got the Ten of Swords. Ooh, recovering from a heartbreak. I mean, a major betrayal here. This is a major betrayal. Yeah, this is going to take you some time or them some time. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. I'm sorry. Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Now, the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is somebody working diligently and hard, but it's in the reverse. Somebody's not right now. They're not ready to work on this relationship. Or that could be somebody's fear again. With this betrayal. This big, big betrayal here. Somebody feels like it was a big betrayal. So, you know, they're looking over at this, you know, like, you really got me here. You know, you ripped my heart out my chest here. So I'm looking at you like, you know, I don't know if I want this new beginning. Seriously. That's how you, Divine Feminine, are looking at this whole situation. You don't really know if you want this to begin again. You don't want to work on it anymore, it looks like. Okay, bunch of cards dropped out. Let's see what happens. Oh, the Two of Cups. They want to get married. They look at you as your soul, as a soulmate. Oh, they can't get you off their mind. They're emotionally now vested. You know, they want to make up for their mistakes, you know, for juggling you, going back and forth from one person to another, being all unstable, you know, being a clown, you know, temperance, you know, that's being tempered, tempering their emotions. They're tempering themselves, okay? Could be dealing with a Sagittarius, pulling themselves together now. And that is major arcana, okay? So this is divine intervention. And then we got the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands talks about, you know, releasing themselves from some type of burden. Like they have a mission. Like this is divinely guided, the whole thing, along with the bad and the good, okay? It was all meant to be so somebody could come home and come home right. They're being tested. That's why things are being on hold here with the Four of, not the Four, but I'm looking at the Hangman. You know, when he crosses his leg, it looked like a four upside down. Okay, so we got the Ace of Pentacles. It's in reverse. New beginnings, stable. Somebody's looking. Somebody's back and forth in their head regarding this new beginning. And yeah, the Five of Swords, but they want to win at all costs. Okay, and the Empress here. Okay, they really want to win at all costs when it comes to you, Divine Femme. I'm just telling you what they thinking. I ain't saying you have to do anything or this have to be this way. For some of you, I feel like, you know, you're going to take your time. They're taking their time, and that's what you guys need, okay? In order for things to come out the way you want it to come out. Because, you know, you're the top. You're the top thing here. You're over the princesses in the deck. You bring life into the world. You brought life to this person, and they see that now. And that's why they're willing to win at all costs to get you, okay? They're willing to do that. But you're not really sure if you want to invest in them anymore. You don't want to know if you want a new beginning with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Let's see why the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. This is, you know, the doubtness, a lot of this because, you know, you're heartbroken. That's why Spirit's giving it divine timing to both of you to heal and see what can happen. Okay? Somebody's not confused about anything anymore. They took their rose-colored glasses off and they see this or see everything for what it truly is. You know, that Ten of Swords, all that backstabbing, it was just a bit too much for someone who became the Empress in the whole process. She's good. She's good. She may even have another lover already. This could be implicating another lover. Maybe they got married already. You might find that out, but you're moving too slow. Divine Masculine. You're moving too slow, and they may have already took an offer with someone else or married them. They might have found their Emperor here. Someone who bosses up, someone who has it together, somebody who, you know, has it together. Because there's an Emperor and an Empress here. Where's the Empress at? Where'd she go? This is a couple. This is like a power couple. Look at them both focused. Both know what they want. Both in charge of their own lives. Everything they need and want is at their foot, because that's what they put in the energy. They put in the work. This is a father too. So for some of you, you could have been married. You could have been married or could be married to this person. It's like a jail situation that separated you guys because somebody got tied up with something else and did the wrong thing. I feel for some of you, it's just a relationship like where somebody just backstabbed the hell out of you and you're like sick and tired of it. So you may have went off for some of you, and you know they're going to find out you're married already and it's a power couple. This is two people who got it together here, like really. You know, somebody wants to avoid, you know, heartbreak. They want to avoid that heartbreak. Okay. Three of Cups. They don't want to, you know, third party anymore. They're putting away their player ways here. Somebody here wants to express that or say that. All these are in reverse. I'm figuring I got the deck in the wrong time. Okay. The King of Swords is someone who is truthful and honest, comes with the harsh truth. Nothing but the truth. This also could be somebody who is in the court system. They could be a judge, an attorney, anything like that. They're very smart and very intelligent. When they play their game, they play the game right, okay? They want truth. They find out the truth too as well. So we got the Moon card. You know, whatever secrets, anything in the background that's secretive to some of you, you know, this King of Swords is going to bring it out. And I feel like that's some kind of court case to me. That's what I'm feeling for some of you with your Divine Masculine. The Nine of Cups here, you know, somebody's already happy or fulfilled, you know, right now. Three of Pentacles. You know, there's going to be people working together, collaborating together. I'm saying somebody could already have someone here and they're happy with them. They're working together as a couple. Somebody here is the Four of... This is, to me, this is like the greedy card or the miser, where somebody don't want to, you know, share their expensive, or just somebody holding on to their money very tightly, or holding on to something or someone very tightly. And it could be this Aquarius here. Now we're dealing with the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We got Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy here. Yes, it's all over the place. So with Judgment here, okay, somebody's being judged, somebody's being called out, okay? Somebody wants to reunite. Look at this. It's the Star, hopes, wishes, and dreams. Somebody, I feel like somebody's going to fight for somebody here. They're going to fight tooth and nail on somebody. They don't even care if you got somebody or not. if it's just a lover. They don't care about that. That's what I'm picking up. They don't care. They're going to come in anyway. Look, the Knight of Swords rushing in, kind of being a little hasty. Like, first they moving all slow. This is weird. First they moving all slow and taking their time, but it had to be. It had to be that way so they could heal and be ready. And oh boy, are they ready. They really moving now. They went from 0 to 10, okay? All right, in a matter of what, months or years possibly. And they want to hold on for dear life. Somebody don't want to let somebody go here, but somebody else is like, no, you just did too much. But they still fighting anyway. Even if you have someone else in the picture, they still coming here. Whew. 5 of Wands, they don't want to fight no more. That's what they want to tell you. It's in reverse. They don't want no more fighting. They want a new beginning. They want to win, okay? They want to tell you, I've done away with my evil shit, okay? I've done away with all that. King of Cups, I got to show you my love. I'm giving you my heart. I am drowning in my emotions here because of you, okay? You really, really got me going. Yeah, I was the 7 of Swords towards you. I understand, but I ain't do nothing but trap my own self. I fell in my own trap, looking back at something that I didn't need to be looking, doing something I didn't need to be doing. So I fell in my own trap, you know, but now I got the strength, okay, to move forward. That's Major Arcana. Could be dealing with a Leo. The 5 of Pentacles in reverse again. 5 of Pentacles is like somebody being left out in the cold, but this is not being left out. This is like somebody's not going to be left out in the cold here. They don't want to be left out in the cold. Period. Page of Swords. They don't want to argue no more. They don't want to fight. They don't want to ego trip. They don't want any of that anymore. Okay? So we got the Knight of Cups, you know, being romantic. Now they want to show you their feelings. There's a lot of emotional stuff going on here with this, with the Divine Masculine. Page of Swords. What is this? Yeah, Page of Pentacles. I'm sorry. They looking at this coin like, I want to offer you something. Hey, don't go. I got something for you. I know it took a long time, but babe, I want to give it to you. Okay? And the Lovers here. Now, Divine Feminine, you got to make up your mind what you want here. This is totally up to you. You got your free will. You can do what you want to do. I don't care what no reading says. Okay? But you don't want to be a fool. But I feel like this person's making some big, major changes. And they are fighting tooth and nail for you. Even though somebody else is in the picture. Wow. Yeah. Tower moment. Pew. When it all comes crumbling down. That's what the Divine keeps thinking, like, she still cares. She, you know, appreciates your, you know, chasing her and all of this stuff and showing her love and all this stuff, but she's still mad. I believe this is what I'm hearing. She's still mad, Divine Masculine, of this big blow up, this sudden ending. You know, yeah, there's a decision to be made with the 2 of Wands. When we got the Lovers, could be dealing with a Gemini, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Somebody's got a choice to make here. I believe it's you, Divine Femme. You got to make up your mind what you want to do. The High Priestess, she's saying to rely on her because, you know, she's going to give you the insight. She's going to give you the, you know, the green light, yellow light, red light, whatever light that she sees coming in that may be behind the scenes. She's going to let you know, so use your intuition. And the Magician is telling me that, you know, somebody wants to, they really want to manifest here with you. They truly do. I don't know whose masculine this is, but they really have made some big changes here. You could be dealing with a Gemini or a Virgo. The 8 of Cups here, but who's this wanting to walk away? Getting in their emotions. They're scared. Somebody, you scared to death, Divine Femme. And I don't blame you, especially with that 10 of Swords that came out in the reading. That was some backstabbing there. They released the devil in reverse. You know, they released the devil energy. Okay, they walked away from the devil energy. Look, they totally changed. They totally made a transformation. They had the courage and they walked away from the devil energy. The devil's in reverse. This person won, walking away. And you know, they really are fessing up here. Two of Swords. You know, you're silent at this time. You're not talking. You don't want to talk right now. You maybe have a split decision to make, because I feel like you already got somebody here. You do. But this person, this love that you had here, this backstabber before he went through all of this stuff. Let me tell you something. They paid the cost for what they done and some. Divine Femme, I want to let you know they paid the cost and some for this situation. But I admire a man that can have this amount of strength, or come up with this amount of strength, because most men, their pride is too big. They don't want to make no changes. They just feel like, oh, I'll just go get me another hoe. I don't care. Stuff like that. This type of person is what I like, where they can just totally make a total change after going through some stuff, facing their karma, saying yes, not blaming it on someone else. Like, they're taking that responsibility. Yeah, I effed up. Yeah, I got to do some changes here, because I see things differently now. I don't think like I used to think. Devil in reverse. Death, transformation, total transformation. Okay. Wanting to manifest. Wanting to bring a solid commitment to the table, and money as well. And this all took the time for this person, but they're coming in really, and they're really pouring it on here. They really are, and they mean it. So I can admire a person like this. I have to say so myself. I can. I'm not saying you have to feel sorry for this person and take them back, but I can say I admire someone and how they got the strength, how it shows them how strong they truly are after what they really went through, a bad situation. Yes, that they put themselves into. Yes, that they fessed up to. And yes, that they healed from. That's what I admire. And that's what you should admire too. You should tell them this too. Even if you don't take them back, let them know, I appreciate, you taking on the responsibility of what you've done. I appreciate you putting in the effort, chasing me, knowing I had someone else. I admire it. And you know what? With or without me, I want you to keep on going. You encourage this person, because they went through some crap. So, and they got out of it, and they're a winner within themselves. And if they can't get you back, I feel like Divine Femme, give them the encouragement to just keep on moving. Just say, I wish it was another time. If you don't want them back, don't play. Don't play, because you want to get played. So you just have to make up your mind here, because you got 2 twos on the board here. 3 twos, really. You have to make a choice. The choice is possibly for some of you to just move forward. Move forward. Possibly for some of you, moving forward. Your choice is to move forward. You're fighting, a head over heart situation here. You're trying to figure out, you're fighting with yourself here, okay? You just got to clear those energies and just get yourself together and move forward with someone here, okay? Because you got a choice. Okay, so we got the Page of Cups. Here's another offer. Really cute, shy. All right, you could have a baby or expecting a baby. This is an apology as well for some of you. You might find out that you're, like I said, maybe pregnant, because fishes is, like our grandparents used to say, oh, if they see fish in a dream or anything got to do with a fish, it's got something to do with pregnancy. Well, hell, I thought that was rabbits. Now they change it from rabbits to fish? Okay. Okay. Do we have any other messages? I'm going to leave that there because, let's see. We're at an hour, 30, 40 minutes. Yeah, I feel like somebody's going to really put in focus on stability and work, and make their pentacles working really, really hard. Ace of Cups, being a blessing. They want to be a blessing in your life. They want to bring you all the love that they didn't give you in the first place, that they should have. So they, pouring it, outpouring it. It's like overflowing, all right? Or it also talks about blessings as well, or having some type of self-love. Here's another child here, okay, which is the Page of Wands. So better watch out, because they got a hard on for you, okay? They got it on. They ready, okay? They ready to do the damn thing, okay? With that wand, they ready. You turn them on, all right? And I'll leave it at that. King of Pentacles could be dealing with a Virgo, all right? Who's really rising to the top here, rising to the occasion, and really rising somewhere else. Anyway, I feel like this person is going to be doing something. This is about the messenger. This is somebody going to tell people about their story, because this is a hell of a story right here to get for somebody else's glory. They're going to be, have some type of attention on cameras, on stage, helping other people, doing some type of humanitarian work. This person, they got a lot to say to people to build them up, to help humanity here, okay? And they're going to be good all by themselves. I mean, the Queen of Pentacles is someone who really focuses on what they're doing. They're very stable, very reliable, very dependable. But they are focused on their coins. They don't mind giving, but they watch who they give to, okay? They just don't go out and give to anyone. Four of Swords, I feel like, this is all going to be laid to rest. It'll be laid to rest. The whole thing, whatever decision happens here, I'm going to leave it at that. It's going to be laid to rest. You finally have peace. They have peace. Like I said, even if y'all get together or don't, give each other peace. Hear each other out. Don't argue. Keep it civil, because we all make mistakes in life. As long as we repent for it, repenting is accepting your mistakes, turning it around, going through whatever karma you have to go through for what you've done, accepting that responsibility, not jumping all over the place and not healing yourself. I'd rather have someone who takes time and heal themselves, no matter how many times they did what to what, and come and be this person that you wanted from the beginning. Maybe it wasn't meant to be at the beginning. Some of you, like I said, you can depart. You can depart as friends. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Let me give y'all some messages to go. Thank you, Divine Masculine, for your interview. I appreciate that. I know the ladies appreciate that, to hear what you really got to truly say. Thank you, Spirit, for going into the minds and the hearts of the Divine Masculine and giving us feminine some type of idea what's going on and why they can't talk and what they're afraid of and everything, the whole 9 long. Mentally, physically, and spiritually. You showed us, and we appreciate it. Thank you so much. So, the truth will be told, y'all. This person has wised up. The masculine has wised up. The truth is coming out. And it's going to bring on milk and honey. Milk and honey. For some of you who's willing to take this person back. If you are willing, it will be worth it. It's a never-ending story. And they're loyal at heart. This person's gonna be very loyal to you. They got a lot to say. Like when y'all get together, it's like constant talking, okay? Because this person has been through a lot, okay? And it's a never-ending story. They're gonna talk a lot, but they're gonna be very, very loyal. Very loyal this go round. Very loyal, okay? Tick-tock. Time is running out, y'all, though. Be careful. Don't wait too long, because you just might not get it. All right, so there you go. The interview with the Divine Masculine from Spirit. They went inside and got some messages for you guys. I hope it helped. Please share, like on the way out on this video so it can get out there to other people this may resonate with. And tomorrow, I feel like I believe tomorrow I'll come back to do the Divine Feminine, what she's thinking about, and then we're just going to do an overall reading. Then we'll get into the monthly readings. Okay, just depends on how my schedule goes here. I just have to take this thing one day at a time. I have to, because there's a lot of things that still I have to be busy. Of course I do, but I have to, you know, kind of like ease on in the road, ease on the road, like that, until, you know, a lot of stuff really kind of just smooths out. And it will. I know it will. I feel that energy of it. It's going to. And I appreciate you guys and everything for hanging in there with me for your personal private readings that you had. You guys are really going somewhere. I'm so proud of you. Please keep your eyes on the prize, okay? And remember, everybody has a chance of redemption. If you refuse it, look at the video that I made yesterday. You just may change your mind, okay? It had to come out that way. It is what it is, okay? I have to use the energies the way the energies come out. Not going to always be the same. You know, and if you can't take that type of direct, I don't mean no harm or anything or to offend anybody or judge anybody. It is what it is. We need the truth nowadays. We can't be stuck in la la land anymore. Time is wasting. Time is running out. And then when that last card, TikTok, time's running out. We got to get it together. Not only in just love, but what we're supposed to be doing here on this universe. And stop playing around, you know, like we little kids. We grown adults here. Let's reunite with our families, you know, in certain situations. Doesn't have to be nothing major, but it could be a change in yourself can make a change for someone else. Even if it's that big, at least it's something, okay? If you get what I'm talking about. And then move on with your life, okay? What you need to do for connecting back to the Most High and helping this world become a better world. Let's stop talking about it being so bad. Because if you're still talking about it being so bad and this and that going on, you're still operating in the 3D because you're helping them by complaining and whining and crying instead of doing something about it. Period. I don't know where that came from. It came from Spirit. God, let me get off here before I start getting on a heavy road, getting off course. You know, I get off course sometimes, so we all do it, okay? So what? Take care, you guys. I love you. Bye.